4! If you have the Fortune of Sight, then you know that is indeed how many fingers are on my right hand. At least technically. I don't know. But I do know that this is Hunter x Hunter's 4th chapter back since Togashi returned from hiatus. And like a certain 4-legged animal we've used for travel for thousands of years, it's been a ride. So we're gonna talk about it. I was talking about horses, if that wasn't clear. So yes, this video does have spoilers for Hunter x Hunter all the way up to chapter 394. If you're anime only or just haven't read it yet, I suggest you leave now and click on another one of our videos. Here. Did I point correctly? Yeah. Yeah. If you want to catch up, just know the last episode of the anime adapts chapter 340 of the manga. But before you do that, please remember to subscribe to the channel as it really does help us out. Now, just for clarity's sake, I am going to summarize where we left off in the manga just to make sure we're all on the same page. So let's do that. Success. Who defines it? Well, I would say it's dependent on the individual's perspective. For example, Zakuro and Lynch, members of one of the most notorious mafia families in the world, the Jiyu family, are tasked with finding Hisoka. And they do. So, success, right? Well, no, but also yes. Depending, because immediately after finding Hisoka, he gives them a good old karate chop. So, not success, right? In other words, failed. Well, yes, but also no. It depends, because Henry, the other Shiyu member, ends up finding Hisoka in a theater room. But is it considered a success if Hisoka potentially maybe wanted to be found? Philosophers, let me know. Henry ends up striking up a deal to delay Hisoka's battle against the Phantom Troop. He does so by sending him onto tier 1 of the ship, which is where all the princes are, but most importantly, where Kurapika is. So yeah, this is gonna be bad. As for where we left off, an old man is investigated by Henry, creepy smile guy, and a slightly less old corrupt guard. Due to what the fuck circumstances, after entering the old man's room, the corrupt guard vanishes from thin air. Yeah, these are getting harder to summarize. Okay, so that's everything you need to know for this chapter of Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, I'm skipping a lot of details, but that's what the manga is for. Now that that's done, we can finally read chapter 394 of Hunter x Hunter. Let's do it. Okay, so chapter 394, we're ready. Let's go. It's gonna be exciting. Last chapter was pretty insane. A lot went on. Hisoka and the theater scene was incredible. What the hell are they gonna do? Are we gonna continue following Hisoka? Are we gonna see the resolution of this old man disappearing thing, or do we have to wait? How are the Phantom Troop's gonna play into this? What the hell is happening? Let's do this. Okay, immediately picking off where the old man. Okay, immediately he gets stabbed. Fair. Jesus, that is some like Junji Ito inspired horror. I'm in so much pain. What the hell is wrong with you people? It's just a defenseless old man. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There's not even any blood, old man. Where's your real body? What the hell? Okay, he like disintegrated into a flame? Let's just send the troop over to the Haley hideout. Let them run wild. To be fair, letting the troop handle anything for against your enemies is an amazing idea. But what if they see some form of advantage in siding against you? Yeah, no. Okay, a guy just disappeared walking in there. So I was right. It is a teleportation thing. It's not just like an invisibility thing where you get like choked to death or something. It's certainly a trap, but this must be someone else's ability. That guy was killed by Nobunaga, the spider. Post-mortem? Post-mortem? It makes a lot of sense. Oh, okay, so they're being teleported to the Haley family. Marina's like weird cult thing. Togashi's writing like what the fans would act like if they had the powers. I'm a transmuter. Come on, a mission. Come on. What's wrong with Conjurer? Conjurer's dope. Conjurer's way cooler than a mission. A mission just pew. And don't get me wrong, I know technically now Meruem's emitter, but I think Conjurer's cool. Seems like there's a lot of left-handed Conjurers. I love this stuff that Togashi does. Like, I think that's so cool. I just love it. It's the same thing that he does with the eye, the side of the eye, and how you can tell that someone can use Nen because of that, and Hisoka's personality test and all that sort of stuff. I think that's really damn cool, even if it's unimportant. Like, all conjurers being left-handed is obviously, it's irrelevant, it doesn't mean anything. But this implication that of course people are going to do pseudoscience and take statistics into account. It's very interesting. I love that. Oh, are we going to get a fourth prince scene? Because I would love that. I would love for the fourth prince to meet Hisoka. That would be incredible. I want to see that so badly. Jesus, what is this? This thing looks like something the Dean would love. God damn. Oh, the political scheming is actually so fascinating. The problem comes when a so-called civilian body is found and a career-driven officer who can't read the room makes a bad decision. If it's filed under mafia-based civilian murder instead of acts of rebellion, things might get out of hand. That's so interesting. I don't know why that's so exciting for some reason, but it just is. Okay, we're getting a lot more information about the Hunter Association and how they coincide with the Kakin Empire. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this is sort of going over my head. A lot of this, it just seems a bit too much for me at this moment, but let's keep going. Knowing the prince, there's only one reason he'd delay getting revenge on a traitor. He must have found a new toy. That is an understatement, and the crazy part is that could be referring or hinting to multiple people. There's Melody, who he showed a great interest in at the ball. There's Theta, the bodyguard. Theta, I don't know how to pronounce her name. The bodyguard, the 10 seconds thing. It could be just some random characters. It could be a bunch of people. It's more than likely Theta and Melody. But also could be Kurapika, who knows? Okay, we're learning a lot about the fourth prince through these guys. The way this one guy just so casually talks about him, Otoshin, Oto, I'll just call him. It builds this character up even though he's not in the scene. It's super weird. I wonder what the hell their relationship dynamic is like. If you actually applied yourselves, you could easily join the prince's bodyguards or even the official royal troops. Why don't you? Too much effort. If I want to call myself his friend, should I be by his side pestering him to change? We've been together since birth, it can't be helped, it's in his nature, is there nothing we can do? How do we change him? If he doesn't want to change himself, what can we do? Even though we didn't ask for this, we're in this position, so we have to try. The closer you get, the less of a friend you become. That's why we remain at the lowest ranks, the further away, shouting. Seri, are you really okay with this? What the f? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So these guys are all Seri's friend. Seridnik's. Seri is a great nickname. Thank you so much. But yeah, they're all Seri's friends. They're all refusing to work with him out of some form of loyalty, maybe even fear or cowardice. Like, damn, there's so much. Okay, how are they going to play into this? What the hell are they going to do? Depending on how you ask the question, there are things you can figure out even when people don't answer. I could have gotten to the bottom of things, but as long as I'm down here, we'll have to make do. Don't worry, we're on the same wavelength. Marina Prudo is most likely an end user. Therefore, in order to protect ourselves, let's avoid her with all our might. Perfectly anticlimactic. I thought that was going a different place. Okay, so this was a bit strange. This was one of the chapters where I left it not overly enthusiastic, but don't mistake that for in any form a criticism, but more just okay, we'll have to see. Togashi has definitely proven that when we go, we have to see. He delivers on what we're going to see. But it was just one of those situations where, because I didn't know who these characters were for quite a large section of that chapter, until they revealed what their relationships are to, Seri, the fourth prince, I was there like, do I need to know this? Is this important information? Because what they're talking about comes from the perspective of people who don't know what Nen is. So it was just one of those things where I was like, wait, who's this character? Do we know this character? They're treating these people as if we've been spending time with them. As far as I'm aware, we've never seen them before. So it was a bit of okay, what the hell? This feels a bit weird. However, this only becomes a criticism if Togashi doesn't pay it off in later chapters, which he most likely will. So I don't necessarily have any concern. I'm not worried in any way about that. I just ended this chapter going, okay, we'll have to wait and see. You know, there was some really good dialogue. It was nice to see an update on the prince and seeing how other people perceive him. That was super fascinating. But I didn't necessarily adore this chapter the way I've been adoring every other chapter so far. Which, by the way, is completely fine because, you know, not every chapter needs to be a payoff. It can be set up. That's an important part to make it all satisfying. What we saw in these last 3 chapters before this one was a lot of payoff to stuff we've been looking forward to. Where is Hisoka? What is he doing? What does he look like? How is he going to act when we do finally meet him? and we got all these interesting answers, you know. We'll have to see where this goes. I'm not sure how relevant it's going to be. Is this all going to wrap up in this volume? Are these characters going to be, are they going to be past the Dark Continent? Are we going to be spending even more time with them? I don't know, but I do love their personalities. They look amazing. They have really great character designs. Super dope. Like, just genuinely a dope chapter. We now just have to wait and see. So yeah. Okay, so that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, please remember to subscribe, as we plan on making a lot more Hunter x Hunter content in the near future. Practically next week. I don't know why I did that. What did you think of this chapter? What are your thoughts on Ceri's friends? And what do you think their role is going to be in this arc? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys. Bye.